Good afternoon, reporting live from Hamilton ground. This is Daniel Saeed, a match between the HCA Falcons and Hamilton Mavericks. HCA Falcon have won the toss and decided to bat first, with Shahzad on strike and Sohaib on the non-striker end. Power play two overs power play with 3 people outside the boundary.
मेरे ख्याल से मुझसे उधर को चले जाना चाहिए, वो ज्यादा गैप है। बजाय आप इधर हो जाए, ऑल द वे उधर को हो जाए, इसके इधर हो जाए, और मुझसे इधर बीच में आ जाओ, सामने और उधर उस कोण पे आ जाए, बिल्कुल साहब। यस शाबाश रजा भाई।
A false start. With the field, the pitch being very hard and green. Oh, that's a miss. With some pace and some swing on it. And that's a second miss. Good bowling from Raza. That's a 2 dot balls to start the over with. So the same player where he smashed a couple of weeks ago with a ball and bat. A very dangerous player, very dangerous bowler. Great bowling. That shouldn't be the hit for 6. He missed it. He misjudged it. With Shahzad under pressure, he needs to hit something, and the umpire calls it white. See, the good thing about this pitch is it's hard and dry. A good pitch for both batter and bowler, and that's a second wide of the over. It can swing. If you want to swing the ball, you can swing either way, in swing and out swing. Put a little bit pace on the ball and it will go. And that's the second full toss of the over. Misjudged. Shahzad needs to do something. He cannot miss these gifted deliveries with 2 full toss and misjudged it. And that is 4 balls into the over. And that goes for 6. He smashed it with some conviction. And the umpire calls it wide, no ball, and a free hit. It's a green pitch. Green pitch usually are easy to hit 6s and boundaries with. It's a hard pitch with no grip. Earlier this day, I just inspected the pitch with no grip on it. And that's a 3rd wide. With a free hit, he should have hit that. With 10 runs from 4 deliveries, a very good start to the over, but towards the last 3 deliveries, one can say his hands are slipping. It's a very dry condition. And that's a straight off. That goes for 4. Like I said before, if you avoid the short off, oh, so wide? With one more ball remaining, 15 runs. What was a great start to the over turning into a disastrous over. Some confusion going on whether it's a wide. This ref is calling it. It's too high. As long as you don't ball to the good length, I think you can take some wicket. As soon as you ball to that really slot area, you're looking for trouble. It's a good balling, and that finishes off with 1 over. A very expensive over. He started over with a really good balling, ended it with disaster, with 4 wides, 4 and a 6. Not so good balling. Could have done better. Remember, this Raza guy is the man. Last 2 weeks ago, he showed the magic with the bat and ball. Will he do the same today? And he changes the baller with Awesome on the balling attack. Seems like it's a mid pace. Uh-oh, you do not want to ball there. And that goes for 6. First ball of the over, and it goes for 6. If you want to ball there, you're looking for trouble. You do not want to ball there. It's going to be very tough for the ballers to swing the ball. There's no grip on the pitch whatsoever. It's more like a concrete pitch with no grip. It looks green, a good pitch for the ballers, but it does not. It's not what it seems like. With the first ball, he hits a 6. Second ball of the over. And is that a catch? Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. And they get their first wicket. Some miscommunication by the fielders. It would have been fumbled, but they got it. Good catch, good balling. With 1 out, 22 runs, 1 ball, 1 over, gone. It's those first early wickets that they need to win these matches, or to have any sort of chances of winning match. With Shahzad Tariq on the striker end, 34 matches, with the impressive strike rate of 221. Looks a dangerous man. A wide. A very good pace on it, a medium pace delivery. That is the second wide of the over.
Good one, good pace.
And that was a full toss. It shouldn't be gone for 6. He misjudged that ball. With a little bit more lift and power, that would have straight went for 6. With the current run rate being 16 runs per over, Shehzad Chaudhary on strike. Oh, what a shot. Good fielding, good bowling, good shot selection. That's a foul play. Seems like his foot stepped in the wrong direction and fumbled. Good bowling.
That's brilliant stuff.
With 1 ball remaining in the second over,
Good bowling, Rasim.
only 8 runs. Excellent bowling.
Brilliant over, Rasim.
26-1. That concludes the power play, which means there's no restriction inner circle. You can have as many people outside the circle.
जरूरत नहीं है ये मोहसिन आ गई है इधर को आ जा बल्कि यहाँ का शॉट जाए ना यू का रखा अली अली इवन के अगर थोड़ा सा पीछे भी जाना ना चल जाए तो सब फील्ड खुल गई है लेकिन तेरे सामने बॉल
So far, excellent innings by GTA Falcons. 26 runs from only 12 deliveries. That's 2 runs every single ball. With a projected score line 104. Seems like there's a big confusion. I believe this break is gonna cost his wickets. His batsmen tend to lose some concentration when there is some sort of break. With Syed on bowling end, Shehzad on striker, and Shehzad Tariq on non-striker end. With only 1 water shot. He hits it with some conviction. That goes for 6. First delivery, first 6 of the over. And that's a foul play. With the fielders on every single edge of the boundary with only 1 guy in their circle. That's a second 6 of the delivery. Second 6 of the over. Very expensive over, it seems like. He cannot give these deliveries. Needs to do something. Bring his magic spell. Seems like the baller wants to do some side change to play with some strategy and do something different, hoping around this wicket will do some benefit. That's a slower delivery, and it's a wide. 39 runs, 1 out, and that's a catch. No, that is the third 6 of the over. A very expensive over. These GTA Falcon is hitting it with some conviction. Straight off, that goes for a single. Seems like there's some fielding switch wants to do. With one can say the fielding setup style is orthodox, covering every single point of the boundary and leaving the mid-range inner circle as if they know exactly they won't hit it there. That's a straight off, a straight drive. That is the 4th 6 of the over. With the captain not happy with the baller, they need to do something. GTA Falcon hitting with some free will. Most expensive over so far in the inning. A slow delivery in a wide. It's like the same story every single over. Either you give them a 6 or you give them a wide. Hamilton Maverick needs to do something other than balling at the slot. Yep. Is that a catch? That is a catch. Good catch. That is what they needed, a delivery and a catch. They got it. And that concludes the 3rd over, a most expensive over. 25 overs. 25 runs from the last over and the wicket. With the captain Shahzad Chaudhary still on strike, dragging the team through the inning with 30 runs from 12 deliveries. With Sanaullah coming on a non-striker end. Seems like the opposition team is discussing some strategies as what needs to be done, because they have to stop them, otherwise it's a free will hitting. You cannot let this happen. Syed on baller end. Can he do the same magic he did 2 weeks ago? With Sanallah on a non-striker end with a strike rate of 225. It's an impressive strike rate. It seems like GTA Falcon players has all strike rate above 200. Yep. One can say that slipped out of his hand. Dry condition, humid condition, sometime it can happen. It's a no ball. He needs to concentrate. It seems like he's losing some sort of concentration. Oh, that goes for 6. The first 6 of the over. The stories starts again all over. It's repeating. Either you gave them no balls or you gave them 6. It's one of these two. And that goes for... Oh, the ref calls it. The umpire calls it a no ball. The whole team went as if they got a victory. Are disappointed by the umpire decision. Baller does not look happy with that umpire call. The key was for this match the early wickets. They couldn't get those early wickets and now they're getting punished. A full toss. And misfielding. He's calling for double, but he doesn't want that. 1 run. That's another wide. And a free hit. He's repeating the same mistake he did in the first over. Losing some concentration, needs to concentrate. Good bowling. 64 runs, 2 outs, 3 balls, 3 overs, 3 balls, with a projected score of 146. And he calls for 1. They get 1. Oh, that slipped by. Good bowling. Seems like he's getting his concentration back. See, the goal is you either bowl at the short off length, long hop. Anywhere there you're expecting a wicket. Anywhere you do bowl good length and full length, you're expecting for trouble. Oh, misjudged the ball. And that completes the over. 38 runs from 19 deliveries. Shahzad on fire. Can he be stopped? Only 11 runs till his half century.
Abhishek. One Abhi.
Hold this. I'll turn this one on.
Bowling अभी
Okay, now what the fuck is wrong with this?
बहुत आला अभी
It's supposed to be power and turn on.
क्या 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 गुड बॉल है अभिषेक गुड बॉल बैक पे मेरा इधर आ मिडिल में आ
शाबाश अच्छा किया
Alright, sorry for the interruption. Some connection issues. With only 4 more runs until his half century. With Abhishek on the baller end, seems like he's a fast, medium pace baller. It's like around the wickets he wants to do it. That was why?
bowling अभी
That's another wide. Needs to concentrate. The stories is still the same for the entire inning. You either gave them wides or you either gave them 6. That's a straight
ball वाला यार
long off.
brilliant over
One run from the delivery. And that concludes the 5th over with 2 more overs remaining, 80 runs, 2 out. Shahzad Chaudhary is on fire. 46 runs from 22 deliveries.
शाबाश आसिम
With the fielders positioned on the hook, pull, on drive, straight drive, square cut, square drive, cover drive, and off drive. And straight drive as well. Oh,
Rasim beauty Rasim
that's out. That is out. This is what they needed.
well bowled good catch Rasim wow that was quick
I know एकदम
तेज आई थी यार काफी
yeah
हाँ जी
That is the first wicket for Rasim.
शाबाश आसिम
With Hassan on first delivery, and that goes for,
Fielding. Shabash.
and this is the fourth, and they came for 2 runs.
Brilliant.
Good fielding. Hassan on striker and Shahzad on non-striker.
Bowling, Rasim.
He should have let that go for a wide. Misjudged the ball and got only a single. Miscommunication between the fielders. That should have been a catch. Again, miscommunication. They came for 1 more run. Needs to do something better if they have any chance of winning the match. Like I said before, Raza, the all-rounder, showed his magic 2 weeks ago with the bat and ball. I think he will be the man to give them any hopes of winning. Misjudged that ball. It's like every single ball they're looking at hitting it 6. Oh, to my surprise, the umpire had called it no ball or wide. No, full toss. That goes for 6. And that concludes the over. And that brings Shahzad half century with 54 runs from 25 deliveries.
Bowling, Rasim.
With Hassan on strike with his strike rate being 213. Highest score 44 runs with an average of 34 runs in the last 28 innings. He seems to be the power hitter with 31 sixes. Just like I said it, he wanted to hit that with no lift, no pace on the ball, and no power. That goes for a single. Shahzad on strike, the man of the match, the man of the hour. That goes for 6. He cannot be stopped today. He came here with some power and conviction. His bat seems to be on fire. Seems like everything that hits the ball, when he says hit, it is hit. Good bowling, good delivery from Abhishek. That's a single.
Bowling Abhi.
With inconsistencies from the bowlers, sometimes they seems to be bowling a good line and a good length. They just need that last minute, last couple of hours concentration. I think they can get. That should be a catch.
Bahut ala Abhi.
That was a poor shot selection. Needs to wait for the ball to come to him instead of going for the ball. That's a wide.
बहुत से अभी अच्छा आ रहा है.
I think what he wanted to do was kind of ball around that wickets and hoping it goes for a catch. Yep, that was a good length. As soon as he lifted his bat, it says smash. You cannot ball in that length anywhere but the slots. If you want to ball it slot, you're looking for some punishment. Good bowling. A good yoker hits the bat edge and goes straight to the wicket. A dangerous man out in the last over, 1 over remaining. One can say he came and did his job, a proper skipper job. Came and got those important runs his team needed. Osman on the non-striker end with the strike rate of 236, highest run 38 runs and 10 innings. Well, one can say every single batsman GTA Falcon has, their strike rate is either above 200 last over remaining. Needs a couple of more deliveries to give them a solid run chase for Hamilton Maverick. A good pitch. It's a humid and very sunny day. Yep. That's a catch.
ठीक है कोई नहीं ठीक है हमारे में भी देंगे शाबाश
Some disagreement with the umpire. Doesn't seem happy the way they're calling the calls.
बेस मारने के चक्कर में जब अब लेफ्टी वो उस साइड मारना वो पूरा हमें पर है इसको मैं से पांव पे मारूंगा देखेंगे राइटी बट कोई नहीं हम मार सकते हैं इससे बॉलिंग नहीं है वली मार सकते आराम से चढ़ के खेलो बस आपको पेस का बाउंस का आईडिया रहेगा
With Walid on the striker end. Second ball of the over and that goes for wide. As is the second wide of the over. He needs to concentrate. It's the last over of the inning. Doesn't need to give these silly runs. Yep, that was a bouncer, a slow bouncer, a slow pace. He hits it with some conviction and got that. And goes straight into the air for a duck. 0 ball, 0 runs. seems like now is just the tail end of the batters lineup. We just the baller doing some magic in the last couple of deliveries. They need to avoid giving these silly runs. Last 2 overs, it's been nothing but perfect deliveries. Wrong-footed, wrong, misjudged the delivery. That's a false start. He needs to hit that big. Go for a big shot. Last couple of deliveries remaining. Does not need to play it safe. With Usman on the striker ends. That goes for no ball and a free hit. I am not sure what the game plan is, because giving these silly runs in the last over does not seem to benefit anybody. Oh, what a shot! What a shot. That was a good shot. Lack of power. A little bit more power and lift could have gone for 6. Is that a catch? Nope, it is not. It's a 6. This is what they need. The last. That brings the inning to close. Yeah, that's it. 109, 119. With 119 runs from 8 overs, 6 outs, Hamilton Maverick needs 120 from 8 overs. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. A very humid condition and a small break, and we'll return shortly after. And we start off with our second inning with Raheel on the striker end and Hassan on the non-striker end. That goes big. Goes high in the air and it's out. He goes for duck. First ball of the over. He got some power, a lift, not enough swing on the bat. First delivery of the over and that got out. Very good bowling. The man of the day, Raza Hassan, with a strike rate of 198, just below 200. He has the power, the vision, the strategy, technique to hit the ball maximum and out of the park. Foul play. Wants to restart. Seems like somebody wants to blame his footstep. Oh, that's a big loss. Big loss. That was a very expensive wicket. Raza Hussain should have hit that out of the park, but it straight went to the fielder. It seems like today is not Hamilton Maverick Day. They are under pressure with 2 deliveries and 2 wickets. They need an urgent breakthrough here. If Hamilton Mavericks needs to do something, needs a chance of winning this match, they needs to do something. Cannot give away these silly shots, silly wickets. It's up to the rest of 7 remaining batsmen to contribute something and have any chance of winning. Nabil on striker and Ehsan on non-striker. It's a hat-trick ball. Can he get his hat-trick? It seems like he's doing the same playbook. He runs up and does a foul play and does it again. Ah, wide. Three deliveries, 2 outs, 1 run so far. That goes for 1 run as it goes straight by the wicket keeper straight to the man behind. Seems like there's some sort of a fielding switch. Ehsan on striker end. Looks like he's a dangerous man. Wants to cover those. That goes for 1 leg by. Needs to concentrate. Hit some of those early boundaries. A 6 will do just fine with current run rate. Straight to the wicket. It's Joker misread the ball and that hit the wicket. Hamilton Mavericks are playing a dangerous game. Seems like they cannot focus and deal with the bowler's deliveries. Like I said, put some pace, put a little bit that swing, and the ball will do the job. With 3 outs, 3 runs from the first over. A 117 runs required from 43 balls. With the current run rate, 3 runs. Mohsen on strike, 172 strike rate. Can he do anything better? Good fielding, good stop. That was a good shot. Good shot selection. And that brings the first over to the end.
शाबाश है मेरा भरा पूरी बॉलिंग करी गोहर भाई लेग की तरफ रहना जरा लेफ्ट ही है लेग ओके थैंक यू
As the bowler set his field, I think it's just only a matter of time when they get their for 4th wicket. The condition is just a perfect condition for the batsmen. They're misjudging the ball. Those early wickets hurt them the most. I think the game plan is just a slower delivery somehow and get them out. Is that a catch? No. 1 run so far. The ball is not swinging. No grip on the pitch. It's a really hard pitch. Ah. It really. That goes for 6. That does. Straight off. This is what they need. Couple of boundaries here and there, and surely they'll be back in the match. Good ball. He needs to give a little bit space to himself. A step back. Oh, beautiful catch. Beautiful catch. He was running. It looked like he wouldn't have got that, but at the end he did get it. Good technique. That is the 4th wicket of the match. If anything they need to do anything better, they need deliveries. From now on, it's only 6 and 4s. Anything less than that, you're expecting trouble. Gohar on striker end. Sorry, my mistake. Gohar on the baller end and Ashish, the next batter to come in. This is what they needed. He came with some conviction. He's delivering it. A couple of more 6s, they're right back in it. Anything less than 6 or 4s, they're looking for trouble. What a shot. That goes straight for 4. He hit that reverse sweep. Will this be the over for Hamilton Maverick to do some damage? Give them. Yep, he misjudged that. It was so, one can say it was almost 100 feet in the air. With the sun shining bright, it's very hard to look and see. With the ball being white as well, you cannot blame the fielder. That's a 6. See, the funny thing is, the way it went to 6, he had the ball in his hand, but it kind of bounced off right into the boundary line. Very expensive over seems to be, with 2 catches dropped in the last 2 deliveries. With 2 6s, 1 4 and 2 runs. Some confusion whether it's out or not. These deliveries are nothing more than waiting to be hit. That should be a catch. Oh, that is the 5th wicket. Needs to do something better. Catch by Mosen. Very good bowling by GTA Falcon. Seems like they came with a plan. It's working perfectly. You ball either at the Yorker end or a bouncer. It will do the job. Adil Randhawa, a right-hand batter, with a strike rate of 75 only. It's questionable what the strategy is of Hamilton Maverick. Time will tell. With the highest run score of his career, 3 runs. A very questionable decision by Hamilton Mavericks. They needed someone with above strike rate of 200 at least for them to get saved, with only 30 deliveries remaining. Good bowling, poor shot selection. Good bowling. Good bowling by Ayaz. With a run rate of 10 runs per over, this does not seem good. One can say the only thing that can save them is only 6s right now. Anything less than that, they're looking for trouble. With a little bit of wickets, problem seems like they're off balance to one side. The more time the batter spends on the grease, the more nervous they get and they lose the concentration. The less time, the less break they take, the better for them. Yep, wide ball. Needed to do something better. At the same stage, Falcon, GTA Falcon, I would say kind of destroyed, or should I say dismantled the bowling department of Hamilton. I think I would say the same stage, they're doing the same thing. I was wrong. One thing is for sure, GTA Falcon are not losing concentration. One will question, what was Hamilton Maverick thinking, bringing on a person with only 75 strike rate? And this is why they brought him in. Second delivery of the over, he hits it for 4. A very strong 4 towards the cover drive. Splitting between the two fielders. Misjudged. A very good bowling with some pace. Needs to hit that for 6. He cannot get better deliveries in this.
Single.
That is single. So last ball of the over. With only 6 runs scored so far from 5 deliveries. That brings end of the over. The question that must be raised is, why is the ball not getting hit. The ball is literally screaming to the batsman. Just swing at the ball anywhere, hard and high. I'll do the job the next. It'll do the job.
शाबाश 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 मेरे भाई पंजवा
With Sanola on the batter and bowling end. Fourth over. Yep. You can now hit him a bouncer. A slow bouncer. He gifted him. He sighed from the miles away and punished him. 45 runs so far scored. 75 runs required from only 23 deliveries. That is 6 hits every other ball. That goes for 4. Seems like turning out to be a very expensive over. A very dangerous man on striker end. A deal. A slower delivery.
Good ball, good ball. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है
Another slower delivery, and it just swinged, missed by him.
गुड बॉलिंग बॉय 140 ओवर हो गया ठीक है है ना भाई चेक करना 140 ओवर हो गया
Last ball of the over. That's the same story. He missed the last over catch as if it's... It seems like the umpire is calling some miscommunication whether it's a 6 or just the 2 runs. The spectators are saying it's a 6.
Over. Over.
Yep, it's confirmed. It is a 6. It's very strange how the ball just bounces off his hands. It's the second time of the inning. Soon as the ball gets to his hands, it just bounces off right after the boundary. Second time of the inning. With the 5th over starting, 65 runs required from 18. Oh, that's the same story. It's the same story you are giving every single delivery. It hits their hands and it just bounces off. It's like a bouncy castle. Straight off. He's calling for 2 runs. No, he's gonna get only 1. It's a really good bowling to start the over. Seems like he's doing a spinning. The ball is not spinning whatsoever. It's pretty obvious. There's no grip on the field. It's a very smooth surface. The goal is to just aim between his legs, his 2 shoes. Aim somewhere there and it's trouble. Just like that. "63 runs required from 14 balls. The match is slipping. The match is slipping ball by ball. Ashish is giving a really expensive innings with only 6 runs from 8 deliveries. And that's 3 runs. Good running between them. They needed those extra runs, those extra hustles. They're getting them. The match is still on the line. They can still get it. Just that boundaries they need. A slower ball. That's a 6. A maximum. Straight drive. Maximum. He put some power, so some conviction. He got what he wanted. Finished the over strong with a 6. With 2 more overs remaining. Needs to do more hitting. Ashish needs to do those hittings. Big hits, not small but bigger. Anything less than 6 or 4, Hamilton Mavericks are in danger. He needs to go for maximum big hits with smart techniques. That is this beautiful leg drive. Beautiful one. Miscommunication. Yep. Miscommunication is if they wanted this wicket. Ashish was not hitting big. Adil was like, it is where it is. We need this wicket to help his team. First over of Usman, and he is getting that. He got his first wicket. Abhishek on the striker end. Current run rate 11 runs per over. They need more than that. 52 runs from 11 balls, 11 deliveries. Can they do it? Time will tell. That's a mishit. One can say the only man that can save Maverick is Adil. Miss hit. That delivery was screaming to be hit for 6. Ball by ball, delivery by delivery, the match is going away. Mathematically, it can be still won, but they need some magic. Miscommunication between the captain and the skipper, whether they want to put all the fielders inner circle or outside. Is that a catch? That's a maximum. Over the fielder. He hits it with some conviction and power. This is what they need. Those boundaries here and there. Seems like the match is just getting interesting time by time. At this stage of the over, GTA Falcons were 98 runs. Beautiful catch. They got the dangerous man out. Now it's just a tail end of the bowling end. Beautiful bowling deliveries by Usman. 45 runs required and 7 balls. Leg by, that's a 6. $45 runs from 7. 45. Mathematically, the match is gone. Even if 6 boundaries are hit with maximum, it's a loss. A good fighting display by Hamilton Maverick. At the end, they couldn't capitalize with those early wickets gone, especially Raza. Those early crucial opener and skipper wickets hurt him the most, and I guess one can say that defined the match. Wow. It's a with 4 deliveries remaining, now they're just playing for some pride. It's a good fighting spirit. It's a mishit. The match point is those early wickets were not good enough. They should have played strategically and shouldn't have lost those early wickets. Two deliveries remaining. And that brings the innings, with Hamilton Maverick losing to GTA Falcon.
Last ball.
That brings the inning to the end. 88 runs were not enough to do some damage. The player of the match is Shahzad Chaudhary with 67 runs from 29 deliveries, 9 sixes with a strike run rate of 231. A good inning from Shahzad Chaudhary. GTA Falcon won by 31 runs. And that brings end to the match. Until